Are you positive?
As positive I'm going to be.
Are we ready to start?
Sure.
Are you ready to begin?
Absolutely.
Was that absolutely?
Absolutely.
Oh. Bentley, you're very loud.
Yeah.
Dog. Anyway. So, I was thinking today about our topic of conversation.
Oh, yeah.
And I've realized that there are a lot of people who don't like it.
Don't like what?
Our topic of conversation today, which is it's Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
And other stuff.
Yeah.
Do you?
Are we starting?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Sure.
Let me ease into my thing, man. All right. Okay.
Okay.
Can I do my thing?
Sure. This is all getting deleted anyways.
Why? For what?
Because of that, first of all.
He's not gonna stop. So, I feel like we need to come to an understanding that Bentley is just gonna chew his bone. He's gonna chew his motherfucking bone, regardless if we're recording or not recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, hello all. It's your lovely lady friend, Jaden. And with me, per usual, is... It's where you say your name.
Oh, hello. I am Trey.
Wow. You're really bad at that.
Well, I thought you were setting it up to introduce me, but...
I was setting you up to introduce you, and you decided not to introduce yourself.
I thought for sure you were going to say my name. I was
I
going
gotta
to
do
say
everything?
hello. That's what it seemed like.
Wow.
Hey, that's what it seemed like.
I'm sensing a little bit of hostility here.
Super hostility.
You sound hostile.
You gotta catch these hands.
I wish you would try.
I ain't scared.
You should be. I'm an intimidating person. 5'8", full of fierceness. Watch yourself.
Do I look worried or sound worried?
I mean, that's for everyone else to debate. To me, you always look scared.
Wow.
Like a sad puppy dog.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Catch these hands.
Yeah, try not to choke on your own saliva there, bud.
It happens.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yes.
Anyway.
Anyways, this is episode 5.
Of That's What's Going On.
Hell yeah.
If you've made it this far, congratulations.
Thank you.
You don't win anything, but you get a round of applause. We've made it thus far.
Yeah. We're a little closer now to between episodes. So like our interaction should be a little faster. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we skipped last week.
Yeah.
Because I moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you should most caught up now. We're not living in the past.
Were we living in the past?
But 2 weeks in the past. For when they're released and then when they were originally recorded.
So what had happened was we were 3 weeks ahead. And then we missed, 2 weeks of recording? Or a week of recording?
2 weeks.
2 weeks of recording. So now we're only down to...
A week ahead.
A week ahead. Which, to me, is more normal than 3 weeks ahead.
Sure.
I mean, think about it. Like, if we have, 40 followers by this episode, but, there's only 20 when we recorded this episode, we're going to be so freaking behind.
Behind the what?
The peoples, man.
The peoples can wait for now.
Gotta respect the peoples.
Yeah. For sure.
You're obnoxious. Anyway.
But yes. And also, we're going to have a reviewer episode soon.
Listener episode.
Excuse me.
Get it right. It's going to be called What's Going On With You. So send in your listener stories, questions, comments to our Gmail. That's what's going on podcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And You can also message us on social media. I will look at it. Facebook would probably be the best. Feel free to do either of that.
Yeah.
We already have 2. Ish.
Yeah.
So, send us a couple more.
Yeah. And, we're not going to be using last names, obviously.
No, we're not using last names. First names only, unless otherwise stated, you know? Write in how you want to be called.
Yeah.
You know?
Because if you don't want your name, obviously we won't use your
Put
name.
a nickname, put a gamer tag, put a, I don't know, an Instagram. Whatever you want, man. We'll give you a shout out if you give us a shout out. Or women. We are gender neutral here.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Whatever's going on in your pants is going on in your pants.
Feel free to enjoy whatever's going on in your pants.
Oh yeah.
I got tingles in my pants.
You're welcome.
It's not from you. It's from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, wowzers.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You saw it.
We saw it. So, spoiler alert.
Yes.
If you have not watched it up until this point, whenever this will be released, you should probably do that. And maybe not listen to...
But at the same time, if you haven't watched it by then...
I mean, I don't really know what to tell you at that point. Yeah. It's everywhere. It's been everywhere. You've had multiple opportunities.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, yeah. Mortal Kombat.
Moving on. So, a lot of people didn't really like it.
Well, people weren't gonna like it regardless.
Why?
Because this is not how it was or how it used to be. What is going on now?
This is not the Mortal Kombat story.
No.
Well,
which at the same time, I'm kind of part of it too, because I was expecting it, obviously, like the more traditional Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But they took it in a different way, and I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it.
Not mad at it.
Playing the games, like, it was really cool to actually see some real fatalities.
Yeah.
Kung Lao had the best fatality. My opinion.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, if you're gonna go, you're taking one with you.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
That was a great fatality.
Yeah.
And then Liu Kang's dragon thing.
Yeah.
That was freaking awesome.
To me, that had to be in the movie. So, like...
Yeah, but so was Get Over Here.
Oh, obviously. He knew English for that part.
But that's what I'm saying. That part threw me off. Like, okay, yes, of course, you have to have the whole Get Over Here. But, like, how are you going to have him speak Chinese the rest of the time?
Well, to me, they were just shoehorning in game phrases. So, like, you just shoehorned that in.
They legit, like, made them say out loud, like... Fatality.
Flawless victory.
Like, that was so fucking
that part
corny.
was weird, but, like...
I'm not mad at it either. I feel like the actual story of, like, you know, this kid Cole, like, coming in, doing this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Like...
I don't really like him as a kid.
I mean, he was there to serve
his purpose, but...
I do and I don't. Like, I do because I like having, I guess, a new character to...
He was there to help wrap people in.
Yeah, like, you need that. Like, I mean, if we just started off how all the other Mortal Kombat started off, like... But, you know, I will say this. I don't actually know what the legitimate Mortal Kombat story is. Like, what is the actual story? Because I've played them, don't get me wrong. Like, I think I played the old ones that are on PlayStation...
It's on everything.
2. And then, so whatever Mortal Kombat that was, and I played 10 and 11.
Okay. I mean, like, let me start this, as always. I'm talking out my ass. This is just what I happen to know. But, originally Mortal Kombat is just a thing where, like, Earthrealm and...
Yeah, I know, like, the realms are fighting against, like, who takes control.
They have a tournament, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much what it is. And then what it got from there, I don't know. Because I don't know what the story is now for the games. Because I haven't played the story for those games. But more or less, it's always them two competing over each other, and
that's fair.
Someone's trying to take over Earth, more or less.
Do you think there's gonna be another one?
I hope so. They set it up for another one. I would love to see who they pick for Johnny Cage.
I'm really excited. I wouldn't be mad at John Cena. Again, I still think like he's too big, but like he kind of got like a Hollywood. No, now that his hair's growing
big ass
out,
head. No,
he does have a big head.
I can't take him serious.
What else? Then who else would it be? I can't.
I saw something. It might have been
You and names are just not. Yeah, it's not it. No.
Do you know Death at a Funeral with Chris Rock?
Yeah.
You know the white boy in that movie, the one he got high in drugs and took his clothes off. He was on the roof.
Was it Ashton Kutcher?
No, it's some other white boy.
Oh wait a minute.
Like he's only in a couple movies. He might have been in the Peter Rabbit movie. I don't know if that's the same guy.
Listen, bro, I don't know, man.
Listen, it's some white boy.
I get it.
Yeah.
Totes.
For sure.
Totes.
Oh, actually, I wouldn't be mad if it was Did you watch Iron Fist on Netflix?
No.
Oh. I mean, if they picked him, the guy that played Iron Fist, like, it wouldn't be too bad.
I guess.
But I digress.
You digress.
But, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see.
I want to see who else they're going to throw in there.
I mean, they would have to bring in new people. So
I saw Katana's fans.
Yeah.
I just want her to be in there just to use them fucking fans.
Maybe.
I don't care if it's as an enemy or as a what's the opposite of an enemy? Ally. Duh. Or like I wouldn't regardless if she's an antagonist or a protagonist. Huh? Better, right? Yeah, sure. Use of literature?
For sure.
All right.
Use your words wisely.
I was. Yeah. I thought I was.
You were.
Okay. Yeah. I want to see them fans go, man.
Yeah.
But in the more recent Mortal Kombats, I really liked playing as Devora. And I think it would be really fucking phenomenal if I could actually see live action Devora.
They might bring in new characters.
Like, come on. Like, if they do, like, you know, Mortal Kombat, like, 10 and 11 characters, like, they could freaking bring in, who was it? Like, Michael Myers? Or Jason? That they added to it? I think it was Jason.
I mean, technically...
Who's the dude with the machete? That's Jason, right? Jason. Yeah. So they had Jason Voorhees.
I mean, they had them all. You can bring Alien, too, because Alien's in the game, too.
So let's bring him in!
No, that's ridiculous.
Listen, I wouldn't mind it. I feel like that would... At this point, everyone thinks it's a fucking joke anyway. Might as well continue on that route.
Sure. But licensing wise,
I just want to see them. I just want to see them all actually fight. I want to see legitimate battles. That's the one thing that disappointed me about this movie. Is like, yeah, they had like a few good fatalities and you know,
but it wasn't
whatever.
Ready for
but
the
like,
tournament. That's why.
No, like I want to see a head-to-head combat tournament, like legitimately,
that's what they were
not
building
just.
Up to.
It seems like it's taken a little too long here.
Well.
You knocked out half of the people already.
Well, that's what
There's no Kano. There's no Cabal.
Kano's coming back. Cabal's coming back.
I don't see it. There's no Kung Lao.
Kano, he's gonna come back with the metal plate in his face, and then he has laser eyes, so he'll be like how he's supposed to be.
I guess, but there's no Kung Lao. He literally got his soul sucked.
His soul might come back. I don't know.
Sub-Zero's absolutely coming back because they have to have the Robo Sub-Zero or whatever the fuck he's called.
Fair enough, yeah.
Right? And then yeah. Oh, wait, didn't they kill Melina?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's not coming back.
Yeah. They're all
So who else is there?
Kodokan.
That's worth actually listen, like
quite
those
a few.
are
They have Baraka
those are Baraka.
They have quite a few people they can pull from. Who they would, I don't know.
I don't think they have quite a few. They have
quite a few.
A few.
They have quite a few.
That are actually like known. Like yes, like real Mortal Kombat fans like would actually know, but
hey, if you're not a Mortal Kombat fan,
yeah,
why are you watching the movies?
Because that's just what people. Yeah, that's what people do, man.
Then they should have just enjoyed the movie. Then they don't worry about anything.
They can't do that People have opinions.
Well, it's better off to keep it to yourself.
I mean, we know that.
Yeah.
They don't know that.
Swamp.
I mean...
Swamp.
Swamp. Anyway. Alright, well... So, Mortal Kombat is, like, its own universe, right? So, like, in other universes that actually have, like, superpowers...
Oh, so we all set in Mortal Kombat now?
Did you want to talk more about
Mortal Kombat?
Mortal
I didn't know
Kombat?
if you wanted to or not. Because we can go fully in or not. I don't care.
What is fully into you?
I don't know.
What else? Do you need to say something else before I move along the conversation?
It's fine.
I mean, please, by all means,
No,
continue.
I am perfectly fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
You seem like you wanted to say
It's okay.
something.
Not anymore.
I'm all ears.
It's okay.
They're all ears.
It's okay. Carry on.
The fuck ever. Anyway.
Anyways.
We can always bring the conversation back if you want.
Yes, we can.
All right.
All right.
Fair enough. This all stays in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want people to know your ridiculousness.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, I think that I was going to ask you what superpowered world would you live in? Digimon and Pokemon does not count. Ooh, crossing of the fingers.
No, it's back. When you ask me questions, you don't like the way I answer things.
Because you need specifics.
Yes.
My specific was, it has to be a world where you have superpowers. That's why Digimon doesn't count, Pokemon doesn't count, like, none of that counts. What counts is, like, Harry Potter,
Does Harry Potter count?
yes, you have wands, it's magic. Duh. Anyway, Harry Potter,
Not superpowers.
they're powers,
Not superpowers.
aren't they? I would even consider Halloween Town. Some of them have powers, not all of them. The witches do, anyway. Okay, maybe not Halloween Town, but like Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay, so I'm in the universe.
But I'm excluding X-Men from that universe. They're in their own category because they are technically, in one way or another, their own universe. Same goes for like Fantastic Four. Like, yes, they're all Marvel, but I want like if you're talking about Marvel, I'm talking about Avengers.
Literally part of Marvel. I understand the X-Men part.
How about we listen? When I'm saying Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'm thinking more like, I should be more specific, Avengers. Some of those powers. Fantastic Four is their own group of powers. You can only pick out of those four. Like, the X-Men are their own grouping because you can only pick out of those.
Oh, so you don't play those rules?
Yes, I'm playing those rules.
Okay.
You wanted specifics, nigga? I got you specifics.
What about all the other side groups within Marvel?
If you want to include those, go
Like
ahead. And then the same
like
thing.
the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's their own.
Even though they're all under the Marvel universe.
Yes, they're all under the Marvel universe, but they're still like their own. Like, yes, they're not technically part of the Avengers. They worked with the Avengers, but they're still like their own thing. So like, and do they even really have powers? Aside from one being a tree that moves and the other one being a talking raccoon, they don't have powers. They just have skill.
Yeah, but they're also a subgroup, just like the Fantastic Four.
But they don't have powers. But Fantastic Four has powers.
Yeah, but they're still all Marvel. It's the same universe. Like the X-Men, I understand. More or less, I understand putting the X-Men.
But we're not talking about subgroups. We're talking about groups with powers. So if they don't have powers, they cannot be included. Do we understand? Do you understand?
Okay, so let's say Suicide Squad. Do they all not count? Because then now all of them have superpowers.
No, they're all skill. Except, what, like 2?
More or less. Or there's some kind
There's
of
that pyromaniac dude and Enchantress. Those are the only 2 that actually had powers.
So having extreme skill doesn't count? Even though it's too extreme where like it's almost superhuman, but you're just trained very well enough where it's not necessarily a power, but like no one else can do it.
I'll say yes, because if we're including the Avengers, Black Widow and Hawkeye
then
don't have
Does
powers.
all the mythical creatures count?
Mythical
Because
creatures.
like in Blade, there's vampires and shit, and he has vampire powers, and vampires and superhero powers are two separate powers because it's like a monster power.
How about you just pick? Just pick.
That's why, all right, man.
Just fucking pick. You're getting way too specific, and I don't got the time or energy to talk to you about specifics.
Okay.
So
I'd probably pick like My Hero or One Piece, so I can use my superpowers and get money for it.
So
and also doing good.
Pause. Time out.
Okay.
Flag on the play. If you were in My Hero, which one would you want? Would you want one of theirs, or would you, like, come up with some random-ass one?
Oh, I didn't think that far.
Well, let's get into thinking, bruh.
Well, to me, My Hero's hard, because, like, they're very unique powers. Like, yeah, I can just, like, oh, yeah, give me super speed. And, like, but, like, super speed in that word works differently. So it's kind of like...
You'd have jet engines.
Yeah. Fuck me.
That'd be awkward.
Wow. You answer yours while I think on mine.
We'll answer by what?
You're not going to answer your own question?
Are you going to ask me the question?
Hey, Jaden.
Hi, Trey.
What universe would you pick to have superpowers?
Oh, thank you so much for asking. I'm so glad that you asked.
My God.
That was so nice of you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I would go with X-Men, and I have to pick Storm.
I guess.
And there was another one that I thought of. What was it? I had said it the other day. Oh, Scarlet Witch. Like, think about it. Like, okay, so like in X-Men.
So you count her as an X-Men or
No.
as an Avenger?
No, I would say X-Men universe with Storm's powers, but my second choice would be Scarlet Witch.
From X-Men or
Yes.
from the
No,
Marvel
not from X-Men, from Marvel Universe.
From the cinematic universe.
Yes.
Okay.
You're way too specific, and I hate it.
I like to answer questions correctly.
It's never correct, though. Like, the more information you get, the more wrong your responses are.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Anyway, moving on. But yes. So, just because Storm has a very... She literally, like, I've heard multiple times, like, she hit the mutant lottery. But I think she's technically, like, a god, isn't she? Not technically a mutant. I mean, like, she controls, like, the weather, bro.
I do not know.
So, because remember, like, when they did, like, the whole New Mutant thing? Like, the new movies?
Yeah.
And, like, they showed Storm being part of Apocalypto's
Yes.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they say that she was, like he was a god, and, like, she was, like, a god or goddess? Or, like...
I don't really remember.
I don't either, because I never actually watched it. I never watched it. But that was the interpretation I got from it. But in, like, the original X-Men, she just, like, claims that she's just another mutant.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's not unbelievable, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
But if you think about it, in, like, the X-Men... Not X-Men universe. In, like, the... What are they called?
What? What was the question?
Avengers.
Oh.
In the Avengers, Scarlet Witch is the most powerful
So far.
so far. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty freaking awesome. Just literally, like, snap your fingers and take control of a whole town.
Yeah.
Like, create a world, like, from your own imagination, how you want it. Like, that's freaking awesome. And you could fly. It's like, you don't even need a flying superpower, because you could just make yourself do whatever the fuck you feel like.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. All right.
I'm still thinking, but, like, literally, I'll take whatever superpower from My Hero.
All right, so how about One Piece? What fruit would you eat?
It said One Punch.
Oh, I thought you said One Piece.
One Punch.
Oh, One Punch. So you would just wanna...
I would say the same thing for One Punch Man. Because, like, to me, both shows, like, they're so much different and, like, unique powers that, like, I would be happy with any of them. Like, I can't choose. I literally can't choose. I would be happy with any of them.
So let's go through. Let's do this. So if you were in a Mortal Kombat world,
oh yeah,
starting with that, if you're in a Mortal Kombat world, who would you go for? Like, what is your this is me. This is what I'm gonna do.
Like who I would like to be?
Yeah. Like whose powers would you want to take? Whose abilities? I guess I should say, not necessarily powers. Whose abilities?
Well then, dead air. Shit, I don't know. Who would you pick?
I would probably pick Devora, like I said. I mean, yeah, it's like really gross, but like kind of cool. Plus, she has wings; she can fly. But yeah, probably also Katana. She was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Bentley, you're chewing your bone. Very loud. Mind the noise. You're really bad at this.
Yeah, because to me, they all... there's nothing that sticks out where I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay. X-Men.
Deadpool. As long as I don't get the craziness.
I'm pretty sure the craziness is a given.
Deadpool.
And your whole skin would like stink.
Deadpool.
Okay. Why?
Because he can do everything.
Can he? Can he
I
fly?
mean, he can't fly, but like...
Can he shoot lasers out of his eyes?
Alright, excuse me. For what Deadpool can do...
He can regenerate, and he can fight with swords and guns.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's all you want.
Yeah.
Is regenerative abilities.
Super fast reflexes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can literally kill everyone.
Okay.
He has killed everyone.
Okay.
There's comic books called Deadpool Kills the DC Universe.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Alright. Moving on. Let's go. Ooh.
I just thought about Red Riot. It would be pretty cool too for My Hero. Just to turn my skin to metal.
I mean, he is your favorite, but his is rock.
Well, you haven't watched long enough.
Wow. So, way to give me a spoiler.
Sorry.
Asshole.
I didn't think about it.
Rude. Alright. So that's yours from My Hero?
Nah, I'll still go with I'll take any power.
Really?
I would use any power to the best of the abilities.
That's fair.
Yeah. To me, they're all useful.
So let's go with the Fantastic Four. Which of the four or five? Well, six, because if you include Silver Surfer and Doctor Doom, then you technically pick from five.
Well, obviously Doctor Doom.
Really?
He's the most powerful.
I don't think so. He wouldn't have been beaten.
Yeah, like all mad scientists or people that in power,
hey,
they overthink things.
Then you're not that powerful, are you? You're pretty fucking stupid.
Well,
yeah?
I said what I said. I'll stick with... Oh, no, Silver Surfer is also an entity. So, like...
Whatever.
I'll go with Doctor Doom.
Okay. Doctor Doom it is. So what about the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I'll be a raccoon. Because I really don't really care about anyone else. So I'll just be a raccoon.
I want to be Groot.
No, I'd rather be a raccoon.
Like, I can literally shelter from a bomb. With my trees of love.
But I'll be a raccoon. What I'm meant to be.
Do you remember that movie Sky High?
Sure.
You don't remember the movie Sky High?
Yeah.
Do you really, though?
Yeah.
Because your response seems like you were just saying, like, one of those yeahs that you do when you want to seem like you know what I'm talking about, but you don't actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what if you were living, like...
Kurt Russell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was, like, the dad. Yeah.
Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
And his mom would be like...
Yeah.
Yeah. So who...
You remind me of the movie Up, Up, and Away from Disney.
Yeah. Except... Thanks, Bentley. Except better.
Sure.
Personally,
yeah.
I liked it better. So who would you pick from there? Would you pick any of their powers?
I don't remember it off, so no.
Alright, well...
Super strength.
There was the super strength, there was super speed, there was elasticity, there was, like, the trees, there was the girl who can transform into a gerbil, that dude who could glow, The girl who can multiply.
Super speed.
No.
Or super strength. Like my all-time superpower.
Yeah, what's your number one superpower?
Probably would be super speed.
Why?
Because
you want
it
to
would
run
either
everywhere?
that or control time. But to me, with super speed, you kind of control time.
Kind of. I mean, if you're the Flash.
Yeah. So no, I would go super speed.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think my all-time...
Well, I guess it depends.
Way to interrupt.
Sorry,
So
because
rude.
I just kept thinking about super speed.
Yeah, you have a lot of thoughts, don't
Yeah,
you?
I have issues.
Yeah.
If it's like the Flash super speed for sure, so I can like vibrate out of things.
Yeah.
And stuff. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Because there's different levels of speedsters.
What are the levels?
Like I want to say Quicksilver isn't as fast as the Flash, but I could also be wrong. I literally don't know. But I want to say Flash is like.
Well, I mean, if you saw like the X-Men movie with Quicksilver,
But did
like
he
you
vibrate
did.
out of anything?
What?
Did he vibrate his body through things?
I don't
think so.
We haven't been able to really see a lot with Quicksilver because everyone literally just thinks it's like the imitation Flash.
Fair enough.
So I feel like, they try and stay away from, but they are supposed to be adding him to like the new, you know what I mean? Like because of the whole thing that happened in WandaVision.
What about it?
Where what's his name? Evan Peters came back as like his version of Quicksilver.
Yeah. But he just happened to be just one of those people that were just there and they just transformed it. It was kind of like a goof, I think.
I don't know. Because there are some people that are saying that they're going to end up, taking him.
Well, no, because like in the show, like he was just a nobody that just happened to be living in that town. So it was just like a coincidence that he happened to play Quicksilver. But like I think it was just a little like poke and nod that like like I don't think he's
Poke
like
and nod to what?
not that like there was another Quicksilver, but like the Quicksilver.
But what
in
if
the
she
MCU is
created?
dead.
What if she created that Quicksilver? Because he didn't die in.
No, he was one of the people living in the town.
I understand that, but in Avengers, her brother Quicksilver died.
Yeah.
But he's still alive in the what? Wow. What the fuck?
X-Men movie?
Yes, he's
Those
still
are
alive in the
those are
X-Men.
those are not from the
I
same
know
universe.
that they're not, but the fact that they combined.
For a quick second, yes.
Yeah.
But that was it.
But we don't know that.
I'm going to say pretty sure that was
I'm
it.
going to say that maybe not, though.
If
If she can literally create people in her mind, she could probably create an actual version of her brother.
It would be the
again.
same guy that played Quicksilver earlier. Then.
I don't think so. I think it might just be like one of those weird switches. Just like look how many times they've like switched a bunch of other characters and everything
I don't know what
forever.
you mean.
Like they how like in certain movies and shows and stuff they like randomly like will switch the actor or actress in like the middle of
Yeah,
like
that's for stuff that doesn't have a bigger overall story, but stuff like this
shit happens, bro. What if he didn't want to come back as Quicksilver?
Who?
The dude from the...
He was killed off, so he doesn't have a choice.
No, but what I'm saying is like, okay, so like if they left him alive, what if he didn't want to come back? But Evan Peters was down to play Quicksilver again. Then they would have to add in a new Quicksilver.
Yeah, but the way they set it up now, he won't be Quicksilver.
Whatever, I didn't actually watch it.
Yeah, he's not gonna come back as Quicksilver. Because I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, maybe they are gonna like join the universes, but no, he was literally just there, like, haha, haha.
What's a haha though?
Like, haha, like I played Quicksilver, haha. Isn't it kind of funny to be here? But like,
no,
he just turned out to be just one of the people living there, and she just chose, like, he just happened to be chosen to play her brother.
Mm-hmm.
In the scenario, in the entire thing that she made.
Another spoilers.
If you haven't watched that by now either, that's on you.
So can I get to my overall? My bad, bro. That's my alarm.
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
So we're not going to
Overall
interrupt
power.
anymore?
I'll try my best.
Okay. Overall power.
Actually.
Wow.
Jokes,
Fuck you.
Jokes.
Is it a joke, though?
Yes, of course.
Because you do this quite often.
Hey.
I try and get my point across.
A lot, so like I gotta put my words in between.
Because you don't bother speaking. That's not my problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, glad that we got that settled on microphone.
Yeah.
Anywho's in. So I would do telekinesis. And that's because I always want to know what people are thinking. And even though I'm pretty intuitive as it is, it'd be way easier if I could just read people's minds. Pause. Don't interrupt. Second of all, I would be able to levitate myself. Pause. Don't interrupt. I would be able to levitate myself and control other people if I got good enough. Basically, it's like a mix of like Professor X and Phoenix. Boom.
Yeah.
Now, what was your rebuttal to all of my statements? Because
I don't know, because I waited too long.
Good. Good. Because you were going to say something, and I was just going to be like, you can't just let me have my moment. You could have your moment. I can't just have my moment.
Hey.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Is it, though?
Yeah.
Because it could have been so different.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are there any other worlds to go through?
I mean, like, comic-wise or what?
Worlds with powers. Did I say specifically comics?
Let me go through a list of anime.
Oh, Lord. Ooh, if you're in Inuyasha, what demon power would you have?
I don't know Inuyasha that well.
Wow. If anybody else out there knows Inuyasha, what demon power would you have? What power in general would you all choose if you could? What universe would you live in? How did you like Mortal Kombat? Please let us know. Send it in.
Yeah.
Tell us about your thoughts and feelings.
For sure.
And comments and questions.
Yeah.
And such.
And such.
Trey's not that excited, but I'm super excited. Please reach out. I will answer everyone. Literally. Literally. You can't roll your R's, can you?
No. You've established this.
I know, but I just keep forgetting that like there are actually people out there that cannot roll their R's.
In elementary school, I had a speech impediment, so that's still there a little bit.
Oh yeah, we still have to diagnose you.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be a whole nother episode on its own.
My grandmother's gonna love it.
I'm so happy she's listening to the podcast. It really like tingles my soul.
Well then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This podcast is for almost all ages.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not allowed to hear swearing, they probably shouldn't be watching it. But, I mean, who's to stop them? Welcome the fuck aboard.
Yeah.
Anyway. You're so just nonchalant about everything. It's just... Alright. Moving on. I can't think of any more, though. Would you be a dark wizard or a good wizard in Harry Potter?
Well... I mean, doesn't seem like the bad ones got that much going on.
I mean, they succeeded for a while.
I guess. But, like, I don't know. I guess I don't really know that much about Harry Potter.
And maybe, guess we need
I would
to
just, can I just be a regular
them.
just wizard? Do I have to be good or bad? Can I just living my life as a wizard?
I mean, Bob's.
Yeah.
Life would be so much easier as a wizard.
Yeah. Life would be so much easier with any power.
Not any.
Majority.
Some.
Like what won it?
Alright, going back to My Hero Academia. What use would a tail have around the house? Or fucking tape elbows?
Tape elbows is definitely useful.
Try that again.
Tape elbows.
There you go.
Is definitely useful. He swings around like Spider. He's basically Spider-Man.
How is that helpful around the house?
He can...
Tis not.
He can tape things whenever.
Tis not. He can tape things whenever. Yeah. So Christmas time, he's useful.
So how many times have you been like, oh damn, I need some tape, but you don't have tape?
Christmas.
Well,
birthday.
Well,
that's it.
Well,
that's all I needed tape for.
But something like that would be more for like, not for home use, obviously. It's more for being a superhero.
And pyromania, like.
What do you mean? It's like make stuff turn
What?
to fire.
Yeah. What
with
use
your
is
mind?
what use is turning things into fire?
With your mind? A lot of things.
And it's not his mind. He sweats out the whatever to start a fire, and he has to flick with the. I watched. What?
I'm lost. You talking about My Hero stuff?
Yes.
Who are you talking about specifically?
Baku.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has explosion.
Yeah.
What use is that? Other than in military life, what use is that around the house? Even Todoroki. What's the use of freezing things and heating things aside from cooking?
For home use, yeah, a lot of these things are not for home use.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're pretty useless in everyday life.
No, I would use my powers probably for bad. Or at least for my own, for selfish needs. I would most likely rob people, not rob people. I'll
So
probably
you would
rob
be a
banks.
criminal.
And more like...
If you're robbing a bank, you are a criminal.
More just like, I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm not here to hurt nobody, but I'm also not here to save nobody. Like, I'll wait till
So you're an
nighttime.
anti-hero.
Yeah. Like, with my super speed, I'll be robbing. I'm robbing banks. I'm robbing stores. I'm living a nice life without having to work. Huh?
For what?
So I don't have to work.
No. For, like, what would you rob? Banks, obviously, money, but, like, in stores, like, what would you rob the money in stores, or would you take objects in stores?
Take stuff out of stores.
You're just gonna...
I'd never have to pay anything, but I have so much money.
You should use your super speed to slightly inconvenience everyone in, like, a single neighborhood.
I'd probably do that, too.
And just take, like, all the fucking spoons. You and passive aggressiveness is, like... That's you.
Yeah.
You are passive aggressiveness.
Yeah. Like, if it's like My Hero world where, like, you can actually have a profession as a superhero, then okay, I'll use my stuff for good. Because I can get money out of that way, and, like, I don't have to work.
Fair.
But, like, if it's just how life is now, but I just have super speed, yeah, I'm Robin.
Wow.
If there's no one else, like, if
So
I'm
you're
the
a
only one
bad
with a
guy.
superhero, I'm not a bad guy. I'm just
So you're a bad guy.
using my powers for my own self-interest.
You're a bad guy.
I'm not trying to start a gang or anything, but just...
I mean, people are going to follow you, especially if we live in a world where other people have superpowers.
Oh, if it's a world with other people superpowers, then I'll probably be on the good side. But if it's just me, then no, I'm using that shit for myself.
Low-key, I thought about that too, though. Like, if I had...
With any superpower,
If I had
I'm robbing
telepathy-
banks, no matter what.
If I had telepathy or any type of telekinesis, I would absolutely be, like, either changing people's minds to give me shit, or, like... You know who else I just thought had a really cool power? Fucking Domino, bro. I feel like she's such an underrated anti-hero.
Sure.
You don't know Domino?
Yeah.
From...
Yeah.
Okay,
Deadpool.
yeah. That's a pretty fucking cool power, where luck is literally on your side consistently.
For sure.
Like, bro, you can literally change the odds to your favor.
Yeah. But I also, to me, I feel like that may just make life boring.
Nah, bro, because then, like, you can make yourself win the lottery, and then, like, just go... Like, you don't have to change the odds if you don't want to.
Sure.
Okay.
I didn't think she had control over that.
I thought she did.
It was just, it's gonna work out no matter
That
what.
she's just lucky?
Yeah.
Maybe. But either way,
I
that's
think it
pretty
also
fucking
depends on
awesome.
what version of Domino? Because I want to say there was a different version of Domino where it wasn't necessarily luck she had. But I could be completely wrong about that as well.
I don't know. We'd have to look that up.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah.
Well, that was a fascinating conversation.
For sure.
I have class to go to
Yeah, you see too.
in 1 minute.
Are we gonna do an anime episode?
We can.
Yeah, okay.
Stay tuned for an anime episode
At some point. Yeah.
for people who like anime
Hell yeah.
or want to get into it.
Hell yeah.
Same difference.
I've watched a lot.
I know. I've watched some.
A lot.
I get it.
Like, fuck. I can't even tell. But yeah.
Great.
Well, yeah, sometime.
Yeah, we'll do it. So,
As always.
guys and gals, dudes and dudettes, follow us on Instagram and Facebook at That's What's Going On Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter on TWGO all caps, podcast, lowercase.
Same thing for Instagram?
No.
It's also on something else's TW.
Yeah, but I don't really even go on Twitter. Nobody really follows us on Twitter because Twitter, I don't know. I don't like Twitter. But Instagram and Facebook, definitely follow us. Also, email us your listener stories, questions, comments.
Yes.
At that's what's going on podcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
We will answer you.
Yes.
We being me.
Brand Apple.
We are on Apple
now.
Podcast. We are on Google Podcast. We are on Spotify. We are on
Pocket
Anchor,
Cast?
Pocket Cast, and Radio Public.
There you go.
We cannot get on YouTube. We have been trying.
That's
It's just
it works when it's gonna work.
Shit.
Yeah.
We'll get there though.
Yeah.
Promise.
We got everything else though, so that's pretty good.
We only can get better.
Yes.
We can only get better.
And if anything,
So
you
just
might
keep
have to
listening.
do a video podcast.
If you want a video podcast, let us know if you want a video podcast. I mean, I will probably look ridiculous. Trey will always look the same.
Always.
So, I mean, it's something. We can
It'll
put
be
up
down
a
the
cool
road
background.
anyways.
You know? Yeah.
For sure.
Totes.
Once I have my game room.
Yeah, once he has his game room.
Yeah.
Great.
But
Well,
yeah.
peace
Until next
out,
week,
Girl
guys.
Scouts. That's what's going on.
Hell yeah.